Okay, so we have some bad news. Jim decided to do a gig in Scotland, and I think he's been arrested, has he, Harley?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Oh, I haven't. It's not April. No,
You've got a thing with sort of kids serving, haven't you, these days? Because
yeah, little kids.
Think that's,
little kids, because they're fucking stupid.
But
they don't write anything down.
It's a reflection of society.
So they're just, hello, can I help you? Which means you're f***ed, basically. That's what that means, with a Greek accent. And so we say, I'd like a bottle of Pellegrino. So just to recap, bottle of Pellegrino, a glass full of ice, some fresh mint and some fresh lime, and 2 wine glasses. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's you turn up with? 20 Rothmans and a bacon sandwich. Now, don't tell me that someone that's been fucking trained in the culinary on the food.
Culinary hospitality.
No, useless. But these people are older people. There were guys there in their 50s and 60s that looked really Cypriot, and that lovely warmth that everyone was so... I've never been to a hotel where everybody, the men basically, and the women of a certain age, post-menopausal f***ing thing.
Oh, for God's sake, you remember?
Well, they were. They seemed okay. They didn't walk around f***ing miserable and grinding their teeth and saying, what's up with you?
Do you ever think it's just anybody that's in your company?
Oh, it's fucking me. It's me, is it? There's another menopausal bitch over there.
It's got nothing to do
Go
with menopause.
Slap some HRT on you. Yeah, listen. No, so to sum up, it was great. But British f***ing Airways.
Oh, problem with that?
Flew business class. You know the difference between business class and economy?
Bit more leg room.
Nothing.
Cheese sandwich.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing?
No, same seats.
You get a little curtain, don't you?
Behind us on the way back.
Yeah.
A little curtain.
Yeah.
That was it, curtain. And there was the babies was like being in a creche. And there was one, I was going to phone the Guinness Book of Records. I wanted to go and see the little fucker. I've never heard anyone scream so much. It was louder than fucking 2 Rolls-Royce Spey engines. I swear to God, it made more noise. If we'd have fucking crashed, you'd have still hear this fucking baby. I wanted to throw it out the window. Thank God I was up the pointy end a bit. But and these poor people down there, this fucking thing screaming. And I bet the mother's going, listen to my baby. My fucking shouldn't be allowed on planes, fucking babies.
You don't think babies should be
And
allowed?
I had a woman pilot as well. What the f*** is that about? A woman fucking pilot?
It's funny.
Well, you can't say, do I get a discount because there's a fucking split arse driving the motherfucking thing? What's that? I mean, this is going to ratchet. No, I'm not finished. I've had 3 hours sleep. Fucking babies screaming their head off. I'm surprised we didn't land in fucking Caerphilly or something like that. This fucking woman.
Did that woman pilot get you home safely?
Yeah, an hour late.
Yes, because you're here. For God's
late.
sake, woman. Couldn't you have taken him somewhere else? What do you reckon about this smoking ban?
Well, I agree with Kemi Knockerback that it's going to be impossible to police.
Of course it is. And, well, there's so many...
It's another knee-jerk bullshit thing.
Of course it is. But it's just... It's for a start, it's completely unconservative, right? We get into this thing again of this government overreach, this nanny state into people's lives. Where does it end then? Once you've set that precedent, then you go, right, what else is unhealthy? So do we ban alcohol? Are we going to ban fatty foods, sugar? You know, it's...
Well, it's getting to the state that you might have to do that.
Oh, come on, you can't... But on top of that, this ridiculous thing about...
Scrap the NHS and then let people do what they want if you want to save money.
But...
Then if you're going to die... How many people up in Scotland that smoke and drink too much? I don't want to pick on, my dad's country for this, but it's a fact that there's more people. You live slightly less. Especially in the 70s and the 60s, people in Scotland, it's fucking freezing. Look at Russians who have to have a large vodka every morning. They're worse than comedians.
Cigarettes, we are taxed, and I'm talking as a smoker, and you know this, it's a horrible habit. They've chosen something, let's face it, but it is, it's horrible. And so they've chosen smoking ultimately because no one can defend smoking, even smokers.
What the fuck is that? What's that?
That's you on holiday?
Harley, is this you little shit? Oh, okay now.
Let me carry on. So there's because no one can defend smoking. It's horrible. It's a horrible habit.
Yeah.
But like I say, then it sets a precedent for anything that the government then wants to ban. But they're not even bringing in a blanket ban. They're saying, so anybody who's 15 currently will never be old enough to smoke. That is completely unenforceable. So you'll get to a stage in the future where a sort of 50-year-old will go into a shop and they go, no, you're not old enough to smoke. I mean, it's...
How does that work then?
So basically, the age...
Anyone born after a certain time?
It's after 2009. So you could be born a day apart and that one person will be allowed to smoke and this person won't. So the current age is 18 and then it will rise to 19, then 20. So you'll always be too young to smoke.
Whose idea was this?
Rishi Sunak's. It's absolutely ludicrous. And
Well,
like I
was
say,
it his
it's so
idea or some of that
unconservative.
little chit that works with him? So
Well-
hang on, inflation has just gone up. Okay,
come down.
GDP has just come down.
It's come down.
Oh, that's all right then. Yeah, so we're banning
That he's
people
got
from smoking.
one, but it's just a completely, and this will be the responsibility of sort of shops, right? So you'll go in and and they'll say, right, are you old enough to smoke? Well, no, even though I'm 27. It's absolutely.
We were smoking at 9.
It's
You'd go in, there was
pathetic.
always someone, you're wanting 5 bachelor, 1
Yeah.
and 6pence under counter.
But you just can't. It can't ever be properly enforced. And like I say, it's so unconservative. It's just what a sort of fitting epitaph of this government. And it's so sad. So the people that backed it were Labour and Lib Dem. The Tories sort of they either voted against it or abstained in the vast majority. And it just says everything about the left because it's this sort of nanny state, overreach that they love. And it's just, what a ridiculous... Have we not got proper problems? Did you see, the National Conservative Conference in Brussels? So it's just Conservative politicians. Nigel Farage was making a speech, Suella Braverman making a speech, right? 2 venues cancelled it because of sort of threats. And then threats to say, no, we can't, this is far-right gathering. It's just Conservatives. The socialist mayor of Brussels got the police to go in to try and...
What colour's he?
I think he's white.
Fuck me,
Yeah.
a mayor can be white. Holy shit.
But he's a socialist mayor. But it's bloody scary because this is mainstream politics. And a socialist mayor can turn around and say, I don't like your opinions, so I'm going to get the police in to shut you down.
Yeah.
And then Labour...
1935, Berlin.
It's terrifying. Yeah. But the Labour Party yesterday, talking about it, they're all laughing their heads off. Ha 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 ha. And you go, God, we're going to have this government. These are the people that are going to be in charge, that are laughing about a Conservative conference essentially being shut down. So one day it will come for you lot. You can't have freedom of speech, just of opinions you like.
And they came for the gypsies and I did nothing, and they came for the Jews and I did nothing.
Well, it is that.
And then they came for me. Yeah.
But it's for the Labour Party front bench to be laughing their heads off.
Well, they're useless.
But it's not just useless, it's freaking scary. Because that's going to be our government.
Not mine.
Oh, what are you going to do? Would you move?
No. Can't move, I've got no money. Just gave it all away.
You would be tempted to move though, wouldn't you?
No. Stand and fight. Sperms.
You were thinking about sperms?
How many calories in it?
In a sperm?
Yeah, in a mouthful.
I don't...
What?
Saying, is this going into a spit or swallow joke?
No.
It obviously is.
No.
Because then you'll go on a diet.
No,
Have
listen,
you been,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck with all that spit swallow bullshit. Once it comes out at the end, I lose all fucking interest in it. You can take it home, do what you want, wrap it up, post it to someone, because I'll be in a fucking cab anyway.
Oh, romance ain't dead, is it?
Well, it is for me. It's all gone, all that for me. That's the person I was. Now,
What's gone?
all that bigoted person. This is me purging myself of it, because I'm in love.
Is this you atoning for all your sins? You just...
Between 5 and 25.
Who the fuck's joining in now? How can we have it being echoed when we ain't even got an audience? This is the fucking staff having a go. I'm not fucking drinking that.
25 calories in one sperm?
It's between 5 and 25 calories.
Oh, that's why I've
What,
been
for
putting...
each tadpole or each mouthful?
Oh, it doesn't state, so...
Hey, that's why I've been putting on weight.
Oh, fucking perish the thought.
Who Who's the comedian?
Right, let's talk about this bloke Nabalanza in Scotland. What's
What's he
happening?
used
Because as I'm saying this and you're watching this, I could be
You're
in prison.
in prison. So now,
I'm really worried about it.
well, no, you can't. Well, you can't worry about it, can you? Because, I mean, that whole hate bill was sort of disarmed as soon as it came into force, wasn't it? So you'd
Yeah,
be
but they're waiting for
terribly-
someone to make an example of it. Fucking me, I bet you.
Yeah, it might be.
I'll call
do
you
you know
Sunday
what?
morning so you can put a
Yeah,
little...
well, I'll be the first.
If there's a crawler on this now,
But the thing
this was
is,
recorded before Jim was arrested, as now in Bellini prison, picking up the soap and his arse is like a fucking 50p piece now.
yeah, and you don't know, you know how much sperm to take because you know how many calories are in it.
I wish I'd never brought it up.